We'll talk about Michigan State at Nebraska, Kentucky at Bama, Tennessee, Arkansas. But before that, there were like several upsets or almost upsets. So like
Yeah.
Seattle almost beat Gonzaga, like really should have won that game, up by double digits at one point. UNC got smacked by SMU. Florida got beat by Missouri. Kansas lost to UCF. St. John's lost to Providence, although I don't think that's as big. But
Yeah.
out of those upsets, Dalton, which one catches your eye the most?
Honestly, I think it has to be either I'm it's kind of a toss up between either Missouri into Florida or SMU to North Carolina. Now, I would probably give this slight edge to SMU because they didn't just beat North Carolina, they smacked them by 14.
14.
97 to 83. And now SMU is a solid team. They're 12-2, but I thought surely they would be enough, that North Carolina would be enough to handle them. I mean, they've lost to Vandy and LSU. LSU is not really that good. Vandy's pretty solid this year so far. But SMU has to play Clemson and Duke next, so we're really going to see what they're made of. They have a really hard stretch, but they just did not get enough. They did not get enough from their two main guys. North Carolina didn't. Between Caleb Wilson and Henry Vasar, just didn't get enough from those guys. I'm trying to pull up the box score, but I'm having a hard time here.
Yeah, they Caleb Wilson had 13, Vasar had 14. Not terrible, but you need a little bit more, especially on the road. And SMU's a solid team, like you said.
Yeah.
They've only got 2 losses on the season, two decent teams as well.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I'm curious to see if SMU will be one of those teams that can kind of surprise the ACC. And here I go again, dude. Just
here you go, freezing, dude.
Can you hear me at least, though?
I can hear you. The Wi-Fi at your place is horrid. I can still hear you, though.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going out here.
I guess just keep on talking. What game was your most shocking game? Would you say that one as well, or?
Yeah, I would say one of those. Well, I mean, let me take it back. Seattle at Gonzaga was shocking. I mean, I know Gonzaga won the game. They won the game in OT. Okay, they won the game in overtime after being down by double digits. Like at halftime, they were down by 8, 37 to 29.
Oof.
And it was at Gonzaga. Like this game's at Gonzaga, and Seattle's doing this to you. And I'm trying to look at this. They have like a little game cast thing.
Was that Sunday or Saturday?
What?
Was that Sunday or Saturday?
The game was Friday.
Yeah. Oh, it's Friday. That's why I couldn't find it.
So like with let's see. Seattle was up 59-49 with 7:36 left in the second half. They're up by 10 with 7 minutes to go. No, 10 with 7 minutes left to go. And let Gonzaga crawl back in it, and Gonzaga just took over overtime, won by 8 points.
Yeah, I think their highest win percentage, they were in 80 at that with 7:15 to go, 86.5% chance to win.
Yeah. Yeah, like
you didn't say that, did you?
No, I did not. But,
okay, I was making sure.
But dude, like that is
not good for Gonzaga.
Yeah, it's shocking. Like Gonzaga at home, they historically speaking, like Gonzaga does not lose at home to WCC opponents. Like opponents in their conference. They don't lose those games or even come close to losing.
Yeah.
And here they were on the precipice of losing this game. I mean, it was really, really, really close. And I mean, Seattle's doesn't look like to be a terrible team. I'm trying to find them here in KenPom, but I've been scrolling for a while and don't see. Here they are, 112 in KenPom. Okay, maybe they're not good.
Oh man,
dude, guess what Seattle's offense is on KenPom? Just their ranking on
87,
196.
Ooh,
196, and they were housing Gonzaga in the first half in particular.
They really were.
So that one was the most shocking, even though Gonzaga still won the game. It went to OT. I always forget to put these little slides up here that say game reaction on them. Anyways, But Florida and Missouri, like that game flew under the radar because it's like Missouri got absolutely annihilated by Illinois. I think it was 91-48.
It was
And
bad.
91-48, and then they come out and they beat Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, I I don't know, man. This Florida team's been so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. Like, I didn't think, I know, like, we've talked about it a billion times, but I didn't think they would be as bad as they have shown so
yeah,
far. I mean, like, besides the game against Duke, they have not looked impressive.
that was a good game for them,
Yes, that
even
was a
though they
great
lost
game.
the game.
They played their best game all season, but still lost. And it's just like, I'm honestly intrigued. I think they'll beat Kentucky, even though it's at Kentucky. I do think Florida will win. Oh no, that's Missouri. That's Missouri's schedule. Sorry, I don't think Missouri will beat Kentucky at Kentucky. Um, I was
Okay.
just trying to look at their schedule, but I lost it already, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I just don't know. Florida can just continue to struggle. We didn't even mention Stanford lost. Stanford beat Louisville.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
they're
This
out. They're
weekend
out
was
in the
weird,
conference,
man.
but I just don't think it's an excuse to lose to a team like Stanford because
Well,
Stanford has lost to Seattle, by the way.
there it is.
They lost to UNLV. Stanford lost to UNLV. You know how bad UNLV is. We saw them
Oh,
play Bama.
yeah, UNLV's bad. They're 12-3 though.
And they lost to Notre Dame. The final score of the Notre Dame game, 47-40. They lost.
Yikes! Ew. Their best win. I don't even know.
Besides Louisville, it's probably Minnesota or
Minnesota, yeah.
Colorado.
I don't know.
No, they beat Drake. I mean St. Louis. St. Louis. That's probably St. Louis is actually a
You
pretty solid
can't
team.
if you're Louisville, you can't lose that game. I do
No.
get if you had Mikel Brown, you weren't going to lose that game, but
Yeah.
you still can't. Like losing to Stanford is not acceptable.
No.
That's not okay. That this weekend was weird, man. Just these
It
upsets
was.
all over the place. Like UCF beats Kansas, and I mean, pretty much handles Kansas. They were up at half, and won both halves. End up winning the game by 6. I know the
UCF is
game.
12-1.
What?
UCF's 12-1. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
the only loss is to Vandy.
Yeah.
So like,
Now they haven't
I
really
thought,
played anybody but besides Kansas now, but still.
yeah, I mean, they beat Kansas. I mean, in both halves, and like they had Darren Peterson. Darren Peterson dropped 26 though. Um,
Yeah.
this Kansas team, it's not a vintage Kansas team. I mean, this is just
Man.
it's not, they don't have, aside from Darren Peterson, there's nobody in their starting lineup that I'm just like, wow, that is just an absolute dog. Maybe Flory Badunga. But
8
like,
points.
yeah, I don't know about anybody else on that team that I'm just like, okay, yeah, this dude's a stud. Like,
Yeah.
but sometimes, Coach Self has brought the best out of some decent teams. But anyways, UCF may be a problem. This just adds to the Big 12, like
It
the
does.
chaos of the Big 12. Like, and I think like when you look at these upsets, I think it's going to make for really fun conference races. Like, I think the SEC too is just going to beat up on each other all season long. Like, I didn't think Missouri was going to be a factor, but they're beating Florida. Like, they could probably pick off another one of these top teams, the game's at Missouri, especially. And it
Yeah.
makes for these fun conference races. I'm curious to see what SMU will do in the ACC. Can they clip, a Duke or a Louisville or something like that? So, man, there are some wild games.